What the hell are you eating that disgusting raw chicken? Why? Why are people eating that disgusting, raw meat? Even though some people love sushi and steak tartare and they're gonna see. Ew. Why the hell are these people so stupid? Why are these people so retarded? That they start eating raw chicken or raw meat? Well, let me tell you guys, because out here in the base science, we know thing or two about eating raw meat. And the effects of raw meat, we have done more research than 99.9% of human beings. Maybe that's too generous. But we know the ins and outs of the raw chicken and raw meat. So I'm gonna tell you NPCs, why do people eat raw chicken? The disgusting raw chicken. Well, first, raw meat, raw chicken, the taste is not disgusting. That's one of the reasons everybody likes sushi, raw salmon. Many people like steak tartare, carpaccio, other raw meat dishes, seafood, oysters. Like many people actually really like the taste of raw meat dishes. So there's your first reason. Just because in your mind this is disgusting, this makes you go ugh. But that's in your brain, your mouth, your taste buds. When this enters and you don't have any conditioning going on over here, your taste buds are like, this is very pleasant, smooth, tender, kind of melts in your mouth. So your taste buds are telling that. Next up, we move to the stomach area, which is also very, very controversial, because people who don't know the raw meat or the raw chicken, they think this is so dangerous and stupid. You're gonna get sick. You're gonna get food poisoning 100%. You're gonna get parasites, you're gonna get worms, you're gonna get salmonella, you're gonna get E. coli, you're gonna get deserted, you're gonna die. But many people find raw meat. This is one of the worst ways to find the raw meat, because it means you have been very sick. People become very sick in today's society, and sometimes the medical system cannot help them. It actually makes things worse, or just not getting better. So many people are forced to find their own way to deal with their medical issues. And some of these people find the answer in raw meat. There are many cases, for example, where the digestive tract, the digestive system of people is so damaged that they cannot handle their normie foods that some of us can handle. The grains, potatoes, rice, even cooked meat, salads, vegetables, even fruits for some people. Those foods cause reactions that are negative in some people's body. And they're searching for answers. Medical system cannot give them. Some other practices, natural practices cannot give them. And they find the raw meat. And the raw meat starts to help these people that are ill or sick. When they eat raw meat, they don't get those negative reactions anymore. They maybe don't get any reactions, or they start to get positive reactions. That's how many people actually find the raw meat. Then there's the people who want to know the truth about things. They want to know what the fuck is up in the reality we are living. What is the truth? And then they want to know, obviously one of the biggest things when it comes to the truth of our reality is our health, is our body, is our mind, is our spirit. And what things are the most beneficial, the most helpful, the most health-giving to the human body. So some of the people, this is kind of the category I fall into. They want to know, how do I become the best version of myself? How do I become superhuman something? How can I do the best I can do when it comes to the food? And this leads some of the people into raw meat. Now these people, like myself, we have tried different paths, different practices, different approaches, and it has led to some point to the raw meat. Why is that? Because the other practices failed us. The other practices failed us. We did them. For example, I was doing vegan diet for 4 years in my 20s. And I had to conclude that experiment. This ain't it, dog. This is destroying my health. All the signs are pointing of me destroying my health. I don't feel good. Things are going bad. I have to stop this. Then I've tried other things. And the results are always mixed bag and mixed results. Some little positive results, some little negative results. But there's not been ultimate results. If there ever can be ultimate, because everything affects everything. Diet is only just one part of the puzzle, but it is a big part. But this led me into the experiment with the raw meat, and because it's interesting topic, people have this conditioning thinking about the raw meat, this brainwashing. People see raw meat very negatively, in a negative light. So I thought, maybe I try doing this diet experiment again and share it publicly, share my honest experience. You can check my 200-day raw meat update video, how has it been. But this is how some people find the raw meat diet. Also, when you want to know the truth about our reality, you start to see the medical system, the medical establishment, and the effects it has on people. And you kinda start to see a lot of negative effects. You kinda start to understand either from your own experience, hopefully not, or other people's experience, that the medical system is out there to make some cash and maybe help a couple people here and there. But many people have very negative effects also, and the medical system makes them more ill, kills a lot of people while making a shitload of money. and you start to question things. Is this what the medical system preaches to be the true cause of all the illnesses? What the medical system preaches be the way things work in this reality? What causes the illness? How to cure the illnesses? All this. Like everything's kinda a little random. There's these germs out there to get you. Your genetics play a big role, huge role to the sicknesses you will get. And the lifestyle factors, they're kinda taking the back seat. And yeah, they affect a little bit, but it's not so much. You can get parasite and it can kill you anytime. You can get food poisoning if you expose yourself to the bad bacteria. But then, many people started to look into this in 2020 because there was this whole thing with the many people getting sick and masks and that kind of shit. Many people really started to, before this, also many people, but even more so after 2020, many people started to kinda question the narrative that these germs, they are the cause of all the diseases, the illnesses, they're out there to get you. But there is actually other side to this question. This quest. What really makes us ill? What really makes us healthy also? And it is called terrain theory. Where the terrain, which is for me and you, our human body, how healthy that terrain is the reason why we are either healthy or we get sick or ill. And when people get into this mindset, challenging the germ theory paradigm and starting to question it and starting to look into the terrain theory, that starts to lead you into the raw meat also. Because you start to see that maybe the bacteria, maybe the parasites, the worms, maybe they ain't the problem. So raw meat is not as dangerous as most people think. Also many people, many cultures eating raw meat dishes on the daily. Sushi, even raw pork, meat in Germany, many tribes eating raw meat for centuries, and you start to see these, then you start to experiment yourself. You are not getting food poisoning. We have done over 200 days on raw chicken without any problems. There's other people doing these things, eating raw chicken, raw meat all the time without getting food poisoning, actually getting some positive effects. So this is why many people get into the raw meat and maybe stay in the raw meat. There might be other reasons, maybe some of them do it for the TikTok views, trying to get the views, trying to get famous, try to scam people. There's obviously that too. There's a lot of people also that doing it and it has very positive effect on their life. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So the people who eat raw meat, they not might be so crazy after all. Now they have maybe gone through a lot of hardship. They might be a little sensitive people to the modern world, feeling that something is little off in the matrix we live, that things aren't really going right in the society. That might also boost people to find the raw meat, because it is fringe. It is not the norm, but some people feel the fakeness, that the things ain't really in harmony, they little off. And some people are really desperate because they're actually really ill. So I would say those are the main reasons why many people find the raw meat, start to experiment with the raw meats more and more. It really comes down to challenging your own beliefs. Like, is this what I believe? Really the truth? What's really going on? Or am I just believing that's what's going on? There's a lot of that going on. And many people ain't honest with themselves. So please, don't attack me. Don't attack anybody. Actually, do whatever the fuck you want. You can attack. But I'm gonna attack back. But just realize, maybe you don't know, and maybe I know something you don't know. Or maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. That's why the base science is here. To figure the real science of the reality. The true base science. And you gotta have that open mind. You gotta have that adventurous spirit in you. And you're gonna have those balls of steel. Because this pad ain't for pussies, that's for sure. And this pad actually might make you the opposite of being a pussy, if you're a man. If you're a woman, you can be a little pussy. That's fine. Thanks for listening. Another lecture by Base Science. We're going hard with this one. See you tomorrow, if I'm still alive.